Hi everyone, my name's Paul. I thought I'd make some videos. My first one is going to be me making a computer. Some of the stuff is new and some of the stuff is old. Obviously it's an old case which is a bit too big, but it's going to have to do because I haven't got £1 million to buy new cases and stuff like that. But I've got a fairly good motherboard, a very good processor, a bit of memory, a few other odds and sods I'm going to chuck into the mix. Also, please excuse me, I am disabled and I can't walk much and I get worn out quick as well. But further ado, I'm going to start making it now. Please give me a like or a thumbs up and subscribe, please. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Right, that's about that. Let's just check a few things. Yeah, looks good to me. Right. Oh. Oh. Right. First of all, that's the case. It is a new power supply. A 650 watt power supply. But I haven't used it. I've tried it. And it all works fine and stuff like that. But apart from that, as you can see, it's brand new. It cost me, I don't know, probably about 50 quid off of eBay approximately about 6 months ago ish. Right, what have we got next? Right, next I've got not a bad SATA DVD, CD rewrite disc, player, CD-ROM, DVD-ROM, whatever you want to call it, but it's SATA. So, right, I'm going to put that in next, or first rather. So put that like that. Let's get some tools out. As you can probably see there, I've got a nice selection of tools and stuff, which I've collected over the time. Right, I'll get this screwdriver. That's quite a good screwdriver. And so is that one as well. Right. Right. Also, I have got a few screws here that I've got ready. Right, so first we'll slide this one in. I have got some blanking plates somewhere for this computer, I think. But where they are at this moment, I do not know. So there you go. Right, we'll stick a screw in here. Don't do the screws up very tight at the moment, in case I want to do any adjustments afterwards. Oh dear. Oh man. These screws are getting on my nerves. Right, let's try it now. I've just magnetised my screwdriver, but I can demagnetise it. As you know, with electronics, magnetism and screwdrivers don't really mix. Magnetism and electronics rather don't mix. Right. I'm a screw here. And one more screw here. Right, that's that. Right, these screws up too tight on this side. I just checked a few things. Right, slacken these screws off slightly in the top one. Try and bring that flush. Oh yeah, I suppose about that'd be good enough. That. I should tighten these screws up as well. Obviously you're only tightening them up, you're not screwing the life out of them. Right, that's the hard drive in. Sorry, that's the CD-ROM drive in. Right, next I'm going to plug on my SD earthing strap because we don't want to destroy anything with any static. That wasn't too bad because it's all in metal case, you can't get to circuitry, and I was touching metal case at the same time. Right. Next, isn't very big, but it's good enough for now. I've got an 80GB Hitachi DeskStar hard drive. I actually thieved this out of a DVR recorder. I did format it and it works fine. Now I'm going to put that down here. See, I just touched a circuitry there by mistake, but I've unearthed it, goes into electricity earth. Right, I'm going to put that about here. See if I can slide it in far enough. Get in there. Would that be good? Yeah, that'll be okay. Right, let's get some of these weirdo screws. We'll put one screw here. Another screw here. I'll tighten these up a bit at the moment because we don't have to adjust it backwards or forwards, up or down. Oh god, this is heavy, especially for me. And another two screws. One screw there, and I thought that one, and another screw here. Right, so you've got a CD-ROM in there, DVD-ROM, whatever you want to call it, and a hard drive there. Oh, I'll turn it over to the business side again. No, I've got a screw rattling around in here somewhere. Is it? Oh, I don't know, it might be. Oh, I don't know what it is. It's something down here rattling around. Never mind. Right, get all the connections out of the way. Chassis fan out of the way. Right. Ouch, it's a bit sharp. Plenty of room there to put a motherboard. As I said, this case is a bit too big, but it's going to have to do. Main reason being is my girlfriend likes it and it's got pretty lights on the front, and we all know what girls like with their pretty stuff. So next I've got this old but very good motherboard. It's not brilliant, as you see, it's got USB 3 on it. It has got video in it, or graphics card already in it. I've got the book there, and I've got the driver disc there. Incidentally, just so you can see, I know they're not matched pair. I haven't got them in the matched pairs. But there's two lots of 4GB DDR3. 4GB there. I'll put it a bit closer, I don't know if you can see that at all. 4GB DDR3, 1600 speed. And it's a bit smaller writing, that is the same as well. But that one's Kingston. Kingston's a very, very good make. And I got this one from Maplin Electronics. So there you go. So you've got 8GB of memory. Right, I've still got my SD strap on. SD earthing strap. And we'll take the motherboard out, and not forgetting the plate for the back. Right. This goes into this part here, down the bottom here, and I'll sit that way. That goes into there, okay? So what we do is make sure we've got it the right way up. I've done a few computers over the years, so I know roughly what is up and what is down. Bit fiddly, but it does all clip in. There you go. All clips in. Oh, sorry about that. There you go, it's all clipped in. Yeah. Here's a look at the motherboard. Okay, there you go. It's all quite nice. We've got VGA output, DVI output, HDMI, SPDIF output for the audio. You've got 1, 2, 4 USB 2 speed and 2 USB 3. What else have we got on here? Yeah, we've got 6 SATA sockets there, a couple of spare USB sockets, 3 spare USB sockets, the front panel connections for the audio, that is, and here's the power button and reset button, hard drive, lights and such like there. Oh, and it's got 4 DDR slots there for your memory. As I say, this is quite a new board, even though I have used it for a few months. Cost me about £60 I think, £50, £60 on eBay yet again. Right, that's laid in there. Now this can be a bit fiddly sometimes, I'll warn you now. I've got to get this all lined up at the back. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it ain't. So it's just a matter of being really careful. Make sure everything is lined up. I can't show you because my camera is on a tripod at the moment till I get myself a quick release tripod. But yeah, it's definitely all lined up. I will show you once I've got a few screws in, or once it's screwed in. Right. A line of screw holes. Obviously it's a bit springy because on here it makes contact with the chassis on some of the parts that are sticking out. Right, in with screw number 1. Again, don't do it too tight, just to nip it up. Other screw there, smooth this about. Sorry about that. That's a little bit better, isn't it, for you? It's just a light a bit more. How's that? Oh, I've got a droopy light. Oh god, here we go. Let's tighten the light up. Dip, 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 dip. Oh man, that'll have to do. Right. Oh man. Let's put a screw in here. I need a long screwdriver. Where did I do a long screwdriver? There it is. Here's my long one. Phillips at the end. That screw in there. Helps if you've got a long screwdriver so you can put screws in and don't be right close to the circuit board. So you've got something in the way, like a hard drive here, or power supply there. You just slowly lower the screw down like that. I'm running out of screws here, folks. Never mind. Never mind. Look, I get loads of screws. Right, it's this type I need. How many more of these have we got? I've got quite a few here now. Sure I had more of them. Probably have. Can't see for looking. Another one there. Right, put these in and see how we go. I think that might be enough actually, another two. Oh, I've got one stuck there. That's the wrong thread, that one. I'll just put one back. Where's the one I put back? Is that the one? Yep, right. Still a bit loose so you can see, so I'm going to make sure it's pushed in. That light. Oh my goodness me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, that's that. So far, so good. Right, next I'm going to put the CPU or the processor in. So making sure I'm still earthed, because this is important, this one. Got a processor here. It is a good one, but I like putting them back where they belong when I finish with them. Don't know if you're about to see this at all. Probably not. Hang on, we're going. I haven't got a light at the moment, so I'll tell you what. It's an AMD Athlon ADX 635 WFK 42GM, and that is a 2.9 gigahertz 4-core processor. Check the pins all okie dokie. Yeah, the pins look fine. So pull this lever back and line this metal tab with the mark onto the circuit board, and it should really just drop in. There you go, it's in. Lock that back down now. Done. Right, now next we've got, in that's a little bit old, but clean. I cleaned it up and it works fine. The cooler. I think it's fantastic. I think I got this with a processor, I think. I can't remember now. But first we need to put some heatsink compound on there. I've got around somewhere. Yep, here it is. Now this stuff is a little bit toxic, so you try not to touch it. If you excuse me just for a minute, I'll go get a rag or a piece of tissue. Sorry about that folks, I'm back again. Reattach my earth connection so my eyes light up. So this is what they call beryllium. Okay, get on your fingers, it gets into your fingerprints and it can end up in your blood. You don't want that. Wipe over, blob of this on the back of this processor. Quite a bit there actually, probably too much, but I thought it'd be safe than sorry. I don't get in too hot. Right. Put it down nice and carefully. Bed it in. So we'll hook the back strap thingamajig over there. That's it. That one's there. And get the front one. This can be a bit fiddly as well. I've got it the right way around. No, I didn't. That's that. We'll get this tab. Oh, hang on, the back one must have come off. So it can be a bit fiddly, this bit. That's it. The back one's on and the front one's on. Sorry you can't see much detail, so this is my first video. Hopefully they'll get better as time goes on. Everybody's got to start somewhere, haven't they? Right, that's the processor in and the heatsink with its fan. Right, around here is a socket. Now try not to get this wire caught in the fan, because it's not going to do a lot of good and it'll probably end up overheating. Even though it should warn you that the fan's not going, and it's a problem. So try and get this a bit taut. Not too much, not so it damages anything. Oh, I don't know. You can't see that going very far. This one there's not going to flap up to there. Right, next, still earthed. Yep. We'll get the chips, or the memory sticks. Put that one into here. And it will do, so that'll be A1, A2, A3 and A4. So you see it's in the blue one, I think I'm right anyway. If I'm wrong, let me know, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Right, that's the motherboard built up. I can't think of anything else to do with that apart from connecting it up. Right, let's have a look. What should we do first? What have we got here? USB. couple of USBs. That's the sound, which always confuses me, so I'll play about that later. Excuse me about all these wires. That comes down there. I'm looking for ribbon cable. Here it is. Right. Right, here's a ribbon cable. And this does all the front panel switches and hard drive light. I don't know if you can see that at all. I'll bring it, zoom in a bit. Hang on a minute. There you go, look. You've got hard drive, power, power switch and reset switch. Okay. Right, I'll zoom you out again. Right, what ASUS has started to do now, they supply these plugs. Right, so you can transfer these wires onto here and then get them onto the motherboard. So first we've got IDE LED, which is there. Make sure the coloured goes towards a positive or the plus, like that. On the other side we've got the power LED, which is this one. That's got to go that way around. So the colour is on the plus. Oops. There you go, a little bit fiddly. That's it, them two ready. Right, we've got the power. And we've got the reset switch. And the polarity or the plus on the colour doesn't matter too much on switches. So they're not polarity conscious, these ones. You've got 4 left there, that's for little internal speaker bleeps. I don't like them personally, but you can connect them up. It gives you information when you boot up if there's any problems. Okay, you know when you go bleep, is it booting up? Let us know there's no problems in the memory or the motherboard's fine. But you do get different tones as well, let you know if there's any problems. I'll only connect the speaker up if I've got problems. I don't envisage none, so I won't bother connecting that up. Right. Let's have a look. I've been 27 minutes, oh my goodness. This plugged into here. Like that. Right, the USBs. Sure, the negative goes at the bottom. Here we have one there and another one there. I should be looking at the book, but I've done a lot of computers over the past. There's them two in. These are just extra ground wires which I don't use. Right, here is the sound output. I'm not going to cut that up yet because I need to look in the book. Yeah, it's quite easy to do, but I'm not going to do it yet. Oh, look, we've got an internal speaker. Oh, let's bung that in anyway. I didn't know we had an internal speaker on this one, but there you go. 4-pin plug. And uses 2 wires here. Don't you see that? It's got a positive and negative. It's not really that critical. Only time you need to phase the speakers is when you're doing stereo and quadraphonic stuff. What happens is a cone goes inwards or outwards and vice versa. Right, that's that sorted out. Oh my giddy on. That's for the front fan. I won't bother putting that on just yet. Right, what have we got next? We've got the power supplies. Right, right. First of all, we've got the main power supply for the circuit board. Is this configuration? You get a lot of power. That's the old type of circuit board. I think it's the AT. These are for the ATX. You slide them on. Yeah. That makes 20 pins or something roughly. I don't know, I can't remember now. Let's have a look. Yeah, I can't see. I think it makes about 20. It's 16 or 20 pin. I'm 20 pin. Right, clip goes on now. Carefully, I like getting a little finger underneath the circuit board if you can, so you don't strain it too much. Push it down like that. Okay. I'll probably cable tie these out of the way later. You got these CPU supply. Okay. And that plugs into there. Right. That is motor that done. Right. Next is, if you don't use that, I think that this one here, I'm pretty sure it's on, if you get a good graphics card, it has its own power supply. So just untwirl this so it looks neat and not crossed over. That's better. Right, I'm going to bung that out of the way. Up yonder. And we've got, oh, that's not going to reach that, unfortunately. Plug this SATA supply into the CD drive. And I have got a converter. Oh, hang on, no. Look, we've got spare ones on here. That's bloody good. I should plug that onto the supply socket on this one here. Get it the right way around, Paulie. There you go. That's that. We'll bung that bit out of the way. We're not using that at the moment. Right, that's that. I'm going to bung a cable tie. Just hold these out of the way. I've got some cable ties. I've got some little thin ones somewhere. Can you see them in there? Let's look over my little supply. I'll take this off from there. Oh dear. Oh, back. Right, little power, little cable ties. Get the cable tie. Just temporary or permanently, whatever you want to do. Tie the leads out of the way to look a little bit clean and neat. Oh, goodness gracious me, that's too much. I have to put it here instead. That's it. You can go in there. Cut these out. Cable tie these just up out the way. Not too tight, but just so it keeps things out of the way. Okay, hopefully these wires won't bind up anywhere. Right, what we've got left to do, we have got front fan and the light. So I think this was light, so the fan on. I'm sorry, it's not. It's for the front lights, the pretty lights. So let's put this up here. Plug that on, say to there. Put it on here. cable ties around here. I know there's going to be people criticise me saying, should have done this, I should have done that. Well, yeah, you're probably right. I'm doing it my way. And other people have got their way of doing it. That's that. Another cable tie around there. Keep them out of the way so I don't flap around and catch in the fan if I decide to connect the fan. It's got enough air circulation here, I'd have thought, without connecting it. Get in there. Right, that's that. That's not going to flap around. That's not too bad at all. I could put a cable tie around there just to hold that. It's okay, that's fine. They're okay, they're out the way. Ah dear, right. We're getting there. Definitely getting there. That's a COM port. That's a parallel port. Won't be using them two, not nowadays. Got a chassis fan here. I'll plug that plug in here. There's probably other sockets on here. There you go. Let's wind that around a bit. Cable tie. Cable tie this out the way. Could also, if you have an expansion card, which I'm gonna have, it won't go too much near the expansion cards. Oh man. How's things going with the camera? Yep, that's fine. Still got a full battery. It's good enough. That's good enough. Right, what is there left to do? Aha, so the SATA information cables. Right. I have got some around somewhere. Hang on, let's have a look. Somewhere. Oh folks, you have to excuse me just for a minute. No, actually, I'll leave it going. I'll leave it going. Now, unfortunately, I have got other ones somewhere. I just cannot find them at the moment. I've got some here, and they're right-angled ones at the end. Okay. Which are okay, providing you know what you do. That one's a straight one. I've got some more straight ones, but right. Let's stick the data cable. Bit fiddly. Onto there. And there. Right, I'm going to make that SATA 3. I'll make that on SATA 3. And we're going to make the hard drive on SATA 1. There you go. Sort these a little bit. Cable ties. One through here. Yep, that's not bad. And one up here. Do it back here. Make sure we don't cut through there. Right, that'll do for now. It's not a brilliant job, but I say it's a tin pot computer. Well, sort of. I'll sort them out later because it can take me about 10 minutes getting them right looking in the book. You know, I've got a good idea how they go. Righto. We have got a monitor here. Oh yeah. Oh, right, that's it. Right, let's oh my good God. Right. VGA lead. Can go on here. Right, the ICE connector plug, I think they're called. That can go in here as well. The power supply is turned off in a moment. Yep. It clicked a bit there because you've got filtering and that in there as well. You just charge your capacitor up with make a clicking sound. That's that and that's that. Let me think. Right, keyboard. Right, USB can go in here. And we have got a rat. A nice gaming mouse, how's that, eh? I don't know where I got it from now, forget. And we're going to put that here. Lovely, right. Give me a second, I'm going to take the camera off the tripod, so please give me a minute. 43 minutes, oh well I might just make this before the hour. Alright. Turn that around. Okay, so give you a look at the back here. That's a power supply and it's turned off. Two USBs connected there, one side by side, one for keyboard and one for the mouse. There's a VGA connection. Let's double check in here. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That can spin freely. That's okay. Everything looks fine there. Right, so we haven't got no operating system on the thing, but we'll just see if it starts up. I've yet got to put an operating system on, which will still start up. Right, we'll turn this on. Pretty lights have come on. Yeah, pretty lights. Oops, sorry. So it's bleeped. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's letting me know that I've got to set it up. Yeah, come out. Don't tell you what's on there, mind you. Hang on. F1. Yes. System information. Let's make sure it's right. And the anthem, that's 2.9, 4 times. Yeah, 8 gigabytes of memory. Yeah, that's all it's going to do until I install, probably be XP on there, might be Windows 7. I haven't yet got Windows 8 or 8.1. Thank you very much for watching. I might do a brief video when it's all up and running, but that might be later on or tomorrow. Thank you everybody for watching, and please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe, and who knows, I'll probably do some more videos, different repairs. Thank you, goodbye everybody.